Good evening, guys. How you guys doing? I'm standing next to someone who's a titan in martial arts. She's one of the well-known lady killers, femme fatales. She's a badass woman. She's also well known for her style. I mean, not her style, but she's very good at martial arts forms because that's what I know about her. I'm standing the inspiration for one of the most famous video game characters, the one and only Cynthia Rothrock. How you doing?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
Nervous as hell. I don't want you to beat me up.
Don't be nervous. I won't.
Okay. We'll see what happens when the cameras stop rolling. It'll be a different story. First of all, thank you so much for coming to my television program, and thank you so much for spending time with my audience. There are people out there that don't know about you. I know enough about you, but not too much. And for example, I was watching Yes, Madam, and I listened to your interview about how you got started in martial arts. You know, your mother signed you up for some lessons, and I think they were teaching you Eagle style claw kung fu.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
And that's all I really remember. But I do remember the part as how you got recruited. You were in Los Angeles, and they're looking for male fighters, and they ended up hiring you instead of those guys.
Right, that was true. There's a part you missed a little bit in through there is I was competing professionally for 5 years, undefeated over 150 times. And then from that competition, after my goal was to do it 5 years and then retire from competition, that's when I went into movies. Then I went to Hong Kong. And then after my first movie, I decided I wanted to make a career of that. And so just pursued the film career then.
Well, for the record, I wasn't going to mention all that because it's better she tell that story than I tell it. Because who knows it better, me or her? Obviously she does.
Yeah. So sometimes people know more about me than I do.
Oh, that's cool.
Like movie characters that I've done.
Yes, I did enjoy your movie in Yes, Madam. You know, I'm sure you had a lot of fun working with Michelle Yao. A lot of the fight scenes were crazy. I also enjoyed a particular fight scene you had with one of your, I would say she's one of your colleagues, Karen Shepard. She's a real badass woman.
Yes, yeah. Actually, I got Karen that part in the film because they were looking for someone to knows how to do the steel whip, and I knew Karen knew the whip, so I got her that job.
That's amazing. That part I did not know.
Yes.
Wow, Karen. Well, I know you also worked on, what was it, Lady Dragon or?
Yes, I've done about 60 movies. So I did Lady Dragon 1 and Lady Dragon 2.
China O'Brien?
1 and 2.
And I know there's another movie where you played a police officer with Hugh Brown. I can't pronounce his name.
I did Martial Law 1 and 2. I did Fast Getaway Part 1, Part 2, and then a whole bunch of other movies.
So, since you've been doing martial arts for a long time, have you produced any of your own movies?
Not yet, but I'm in the process of putting together, I want to do a documentary on my life, and I'll produce that. So that's in the makings for the future.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, so there's something I have to ask you that the fans, I don't know if anyone has ever asked you. You had a great influence on the Mortal Kombat franchise, the Sonya Blade's character. So what's your involvement with that? Like, did those guys even reach out to you and say, hey, Cynthia, we love you. We need you to play Sonya Blade. What's going on with that? Please tell us. Because there have been lots of people that have been dying to hear from only you, and only you, none of your friends, just you only, on your take on the whole Mortal Kombat franchise and how much influence you have over it.
Well, I'll tell you, if you go to Wikipedia, it says that I am Sonya Blade. But what happened is the company did not want to pay me, so they used my likeness instead and said it was Sonya Blade. So it was kind of a little sneaky way, and that's my kick that I developed. I developed the Rothrock Sting, Scorpion Kick. That was me that did that. So using my movements and stuff, and then I would go places and people would go, Sonya Blade, and I go, no, not really. But kind of really is that they did take the likeness, so they didn't have to pay me, but they didn't say it was me.
Yeah, because when the video game first came out, like, that's Cynthia Rothrock. That's not Sonya Blade. Who the hell is she?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's Hollywood for you.
Yes, it is, and I'm sure you wanted to kick someone's ass, but you won't name any names, and don't name any names on my show. Okay?
I won't.
Good, yeah. I'm sure that person deserves a beating from you, but at another time and another place. So, you were producing a documentary on your life. Are you going to produce your own movies at least?
Doing what?
Are you going to make a film at least for yourself, like a fantasy film?
No.
I would love to see that.
No, I don't think so. I think I just finished a project called Diary of a Lunatic that people can Google and find it somewhere. It just came out. And then in December, I'll be shooting a movie that's tentatively titled The Huntress.
So are you the huntress or are you the hunted?
Actually, I play the head of the police department. They already started shooting it, and then they called me in. But the director said, "Oh, if I knew you would be involved in this, I would have had you as the lead." So that's okay. I'm going to be the co-lead.
Damn. I still want to see you as the lead. Is there a way to make the other woman disappear?
No.
Yeah, she won't answer that question. It's a definite no from. Okay, so the hunted. That's cool. So the huntress. So you play a police officer.
Yes.
The head of the department.
The head of the department, and it's basically deals with Russian espionage. So basically, we team up with the good Russians to get the bad Russians and
make them disappear. That's cool. So have you ever done any like animation voiceover work before?
Yeah, I have. I did an animation series called Eek the Cat, where I played myself. I played Cynthia Rothrock in it, and I went in and did the voiceover for it as well.
I used to watch Eat the Cat. It was a great show, but I want to see you play an action person in a cartoon. Because here's the problem that I have with the American animation industry. They turn everything into a comedy. So it turns me off.
Oh, okay. Well, now Eat the Cat was a kid show. So it was basically developed for 3 to 5 year olds, but it had a bigger following. So it was kind of kept like on that mentality.
Well, the thing is that Eat the Cat, that I understand, but then they're starting to turn a lot of action properties into comedies. So, for example, Thundercats, Teen Titans, so they're turning those into comedy, and it's a turnoff.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It sure as hell doesn't work. So, all right, you did voiceover work. Are you also a traveling teacher, or?
Yes, I travel around the world doing seminars. I just came back from Switzerland for teaching a seminar there. And I do a lot of European seminars.
I see. Have you ever had to deal with an opponent that got out of line at a seminar and you had to?
No, the only time I had to, I was in Thailand and I was doing a radio show, and they brought a woman kickboxer in, and we choreographed a fight scene. And when the cameras started rolling, she didn't do the fight scene, so she wanted. I realized right away they just wanted her to try to knock me out, and so they could say, "Oh, she beat Cynthia Rothrock," but I got that, hit her in the head with the roundhouse kick. She went down, and then we went back to the choreography.
Was that during the production of Karate Tigers?
No. It was No Retreat, No Surrender.
No Retreat, No Surrender. Yeah, I like No Retreat, No Surrender. I like part 1, part 2, part 3. It's a good franchise.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Because I used to watch a lot of your movies when they were playing on the USA Network late at night. Yeah. That's when they played a lot of martial arts flicks. They showed Cynthia beating the shit out of someone just for being a male pig.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her to tell more jokes. Cynthia, are you developing anything like comic books?
I do. I'm actually teamed up with the guy Marlon Shoup, and we have been working on a comic book. So again, we just got to get the financing for it. It's one of the things. Comic book, working on a book as well. The documentary. So a lot of things coming up. A lot of
a lot of amazing things.
Another me.
There are a lot of amazing things coming from Cynthia Rothrock. That's good to know you're working on a comic book. I'm happy. I hope in the comic book, like you put in like a fake Sonya Blaze character in there, and she gets her ass beaten by you. That'd be fantastic.
Well, that's a thought.
That's a great damn thought, and I want to see it happen. And hopefully, you will make it happen. Cynthia, thank you so much for spending time with me and my audience. And thank you so much for at least educating the audience what really went down with that whole MK franchise. You're a great person to be around. Thank you for your time, energy, and showing love to my audience. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And you can find me on Facebook or on my YouTube channel, which is Cynthia Rothrock channel. And I would love it if you guys would go on and sign up as a subscriber.
You heard what the woman said. If you don't like and subscribe her YouTube channel, she's going to beat your ass.
You'll do it. Okay.
No. I'm not the professional. She knows about 5 different styles. I don't.
Yeah, 6.
6. And there's a 7th style that she doesn't want to talk about on camera.
That's my secret.
And that it will remain a secret. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That's a wrap. Until next time.